And just like that, China tells Iran to make a deal. According to the New York Times, quote, China's top diplomat met with Iran's foreign minister on Wednesday and called for greater efforts to open the Strait of Hormuz and for an end to the war after the Trump administration pressed Beijing to help end Tehran's chokehold over the waterway. We literally said this would happen.
But here's what Trump is gambling on. He's banking on the fact that our blockade will bankrupt Iran and China before that, and that they will blink first. And they'll be starving of oil because China's not getting any. He's also banking on the fact that China, because they don't have oil, they're going to go to Iran and be like, dude, you guys need to work this out so we can get some boats through the Strait of Hormuz. It's a maximum pressure campaign.
Folks, you are not wasting your time here every night. Iran has no friends in the region. They're bombing the UAE. All the people around them hate them. So even if they were to open the Strait of Hormuz tonight, they have no friends. So they have to listen to China. That's their only trading partner left in the world. Luke Ball, political strategist and CEO of Compass Strategies. Luke, it's like all these people who say that Trump doesn't know what he's doing are morons.
Yeah, and internationally, the president has realigned the United States as a global dominator. Under the Biden administration, when the rest of the world saw the Afghanistan withdrawal and saw how the United States was being perceived on the world stage, they sensed weakness. But now that this president is in charge, they see that they have strength. This is not something that China has just been able to take on the chin easily. They have really hurt from the president's maximum pressure campaign. China is the largest consumer of Iranian oil and their greatest trading partner. And so when you see that pressure being applied directly on Iran by the United States, sometimes the game you're watching is not always the full game that's being played, because it puts pressure on Iran, it puts pressure on China, puts pressure on Russia, and the president uniquely knows and understands that when he goes and negotiates on the world stage, these different factors play into the great deals he's able to negotiate for the United States of America.
Yep. And the U.S. is now the world's biggest oil producer. We ship more than 250 million barrels of crude oil from our wells and storage tanks overseas buyers in the past 9 weeks. Like, there are a bunch of people out there that are like, our economy would have gone, belly up if we didn't have American oil.
Yeah, and we tapped into the strategic oil reserve so much under the Biden administration because he refused to drill. And I understand if future presidents have to tap into it for various reasons, but the reason the Biden administration had to dig into our national security reserves was because they refused to go and actually take advantage of the resources we had here in the United States. It was not just an economic issue. It was not just an energy issue. It's a national security issue. Sure. I remember when Trump is at the United Nations and warning the European nations, look, if Russia goes to war with somebody like Ukraine, which they did further down the line, then OPEC is going to be disrupted. You're relying on foreign oil, and it's a national security issue for you guys as much as it is for us.
Sure. Here's another thing, too. Speaking of independence from China, China's going to hate this one. The United States just found millions of tons, actually billions of $60 billion worth of lithium in northern Appalachia. It's enough for 500 billion with a B cell phones. Experts say it could power the next century of American technology, weakens China's grip on the entire world. But here's my thing. This is great, Luke. Fantastic. But how are you going to get it? People own that property. Are we talking about mass eminent domain? Are we talking about buyouts? How does this work from here? I worry about people's homes.
Yeah, it can't be mass eminent domain. Where I live in Virginia, we're having a conversation about all of these data centers and the government classifying their operations in some of these data centers as government opportunities or projects, which gives them a different classification and easier justification to take land by eminent domain. So I hope that that's not the case. I would rather see individuals be able to either sell their land, or there'll be different pockets where individuals can go in and take large swaths of that for national security purposes. It's not just their curl. It's also courts in North Carolina, which would also help alleviate the Taiwan situation overseas. Drilling for oil, drilling for natural resources, drilling for materials here in the United States is going to offset any pressure we see on the world stage because we can get those resources here at home.
Yeah, but again, it's going to be one of those things we hope you can get it done, but also we hope people are, willing to do some things willingly, and it's not a fight. You don't have to take anyone's stuff, because that's
I agree.
The worst. All right, Luke Ball, we appreciate it as always.
Thanks, man.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.